I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm counting sheep but running out. As time ticks by, still I try. No rest for cross-tops in my mind. On my own, here we go.
Taylor Ferns still running in the 6th spot, but she has reeled in 5th place. Now going to try to look to the inside through turns 3 and 4. The Michigan driver working down to the front straightaway onto the back bumper now, trying to contend for a top 5 finish here. Bobby Santos, in the meantime, has taken over the 7th spot. Roehrig back to 8th. Nathan Bird in 9th. And Kyle Steffens continues to be your top 10. Osborne, Hagenbottom, and Corey continue to round out your field. Work in traffic, the battle on behind them between Grant, Leary, Ferns, and that has allowed Bobby Santos to close in as well. Santos back on the back bumper of the 555 here as they work around to the front straightaway. So keep an eye on that battle, but keep an eye on your leaders as they will start to approach those 3 slower cars I mentioned just a few laps ago between himself and Armstrong. Now coming up on another pair of cars as we have 35 laps remaining. Battle going on for the 5th spot. Here comes Ferns to the inside of the 555. At the line, it will be Grant by .288. Able to fend off the charge for the time being, but not so to the back straightaway. Taylor Ferns going to take over the 5th spot. Now we'll set her sights on the 91 of Justin Grant as they work through turns 3 and 4. Keep an eye on the 555 as we work into the closing laps. 34 remain. By a couple of lap cars here goes your leader. That'll put room back between your top 2 drivers as Armstrong having a little bit of trouble picking off the 2 slower machines onto the back straightaway. Keep an eye on that 555 once again. She will work to the inside of the 91 of Justin Grant. They'll go wheel to wheel this time into turns 1 and 2. Advantage will be to Taylor Ferns. She'll take over the 4th spot. So Taylor Ferns from 10th has worked her way up into 4th in this one. Going to work off of turn number 4, and Taylor Ferns going to hold on to it in the 555. Bobby Santos the 3rd, unofficially running out your top 5 here.
Podium 10th to 4th for your hard charger this evening in Taylor Ferns, and Taylor with a full head of steam for so many laps there in the middle part of the race. Kind of got stuck behind some cars and had to really try to work your way around them. Was passing really the hardest part of this race?
You know, early on, after maybe the first 10 to 15 laps it was, because everybody was about the same, nose to tail. But after that caution, you could tell that everybody probably grew stagger and everybody was wonky, because I could tell the 3 to 4 guys in front of me were just losing grip coming off, and I could keep it stable. And so I was like, all right, I know we have a piece, and just plucked them off one by one. You know, I don't really think it was too hard to pass here. I was kind of saying earlier that I feel like this track is if IRP in Berlin had a baby. So, you know, just kind of using my experience from both of those tracks, because I run really strong in there. So, you know, it's unfortunate that we couldn't start farther up front, but we just had a really crappy qualifying run. So, you know, grateful to bring the car home in one piece and finish where we did. And, you know, just thank you to my sponsors, my family, Bradford Allen Mobile One. You know, my crew worked their tails off last night and today, and so, you know, ready for the next one.
Very fast, 555 for Taylor Ferns tonight. She is your hard charger from 10th to 4th with a lot of really good laps she put together there in the middle part of that race to land herself in an excellent finishing position. Taylor Ferns also picking up tonight's Inferno Armor Fire move of the night. And like I just mentioned, Brian, she did have a lot of really fire moves during that middle part of the race when she was trying to maneuver very carefully and sort of tiptoe around those cars, but obviously doing it with a full head of steam. A really great night for Taylor Ferns.
It really was. Thank you very much. And a rundown of your feature finish here tonight. Again, Cody Swanson picking up the win. Dakota Armstrong crossing in 2nd. Logan Seavey in 3rd. Taylor Ferns, your hard charger. And as Christy just mentioned, tonight's Inferno Armor Fire Move of the Night recipient. She'll receive a complimentary bottle of Inferno Armor.